Yo, what's up, guys? Thank you for coming to another RTE shirts video. And I'm with my homie right here, Ruben from Tshirt Buddy.
Yes.
There we go. And today, what we're gonna do? Some IColor stuff?
Some IColor stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you right.
Yeah. We're gonna what? Make a shirt.
Right.
Some neck tags.
Right.
And we're gonna give you our opinion of what we think about the IColor.
Yeah. Be ready.
Is it better than DTG, transfers, vinyl? Stay tuned. And you'll find out. All right, Ruben. So what's the first step, man?
So the first step is bringing that image into your IColor.
Now, for IColor, do you feel you need to know a graphic design software like Photoshop?
I mean, to be honest with you, I use Canva more than I use anything else on this earth.
Really?
Yeah.
To make your designs?
A lot.
Really?
Yeah, they've done a lot of great upgrades on their site. But I think you want to have a little experience in some of the software somewhere. It would help you a lot.
You know what I think about the graphic design?
Tell me.
I feel like it helps if you know how to make your own designs.
Right.
You know, because it's that quick turnaround time. But if you don't have that experience, find somebody, maybe a freelancer.
I agree.
Fiverr. You know, they do it for cheap over there. Or websites like you mentioned, Canva. You're gonna mess with the t-shirt business in general, go download maybe a free trial of, I have Corel Draw.
Corel Draw is another good one.
You have Photoshop?
I do have Photoshop. I have Adobe. I have Illustrator.
You have Illustrator. Those are the main two ones though, right? Photoshop and Illustrator?
Yeah, but I'm a Canva fan right now. There's that, and then you want to take a little corner to help you when you go to peel. Make a little bunny ear, they call it, right? This will help you in, when you go to peel them at the end there, being able to pull it a lot more easier.
So what's another thing you do?
What I make sure to do, what I advise everybody to do, is before you even go to do the final marrying process of your sheets, is close the clamp on your heat press. Obviously, I let mine stay on there for maybe 5 minutes or so I can get that bottom platen like really, really, really hot, and that helps in the pilling process as well.
Okay, so what are we doing here? We're gonna marry it.
We're gonna marry this guy right here.
He's gonna marry A and B. Hope it comes out good, bro. Hope it comes out good.
Make this marriage work.
What are the settings? 303.
I'm on 320 for 100 seconds.
You peel diagonally.
Yes.
Super slow.
Super slow. Yes, to make sure I catch all of it. Especially with the bigger images like this, you definitely want to peel slow. From my experience, it's peel slow and at an angle for sure. Neck labels, I can go a little bit faster. I'm not so much concerned about them, but the bigger images for sure.
All right, so you got that. What's the next step?
Next step is cutting out all the excess. You still got some of that adhesive glue back here, whatever that is, right? So I just cut it around, make sure I get all that stuff out of there.
All right, man. So we're right here messing with the IColor.
Yes.
Now you have more experience than me. What was one of the most difficult things when you first started?
I would say it was a couple, but I think the first one is just getting the settings correct, because every time I would print something, the colors were really bland. They wouldn't pop out, and so I had to play with some of the setting stuff. For me, when I first started, I would take everything into photo. I still do. So I did everything in Photoshop as far as color correction and things like that, until I learned how to get that same setting in my IColor. So it was really the color settings.
What about the marrying process? Was that difficult at first?
The marrying process sucked. God, it was horrible. I probably went through 20-30 sheets before I got the stuff to marry correctly, which is why I had to, because again, the press that I have, I for some reason, certain temperatures in your platen, they just weren't catching it, so it would make the marrying process hard. But I've been doing it for over a year now, so I think I'm able to marry sheets without the laminator. Yeah, and there we go.
How long did you do it for?
30 seconds.
Just 30 seconds?
30 seconds. I go 35.
And what's the next step?
Just wait it out.
Whoa, cold peel?
Cold peel.
All right.
Take them off and cold peel. For stuff like that. Once I get the tops, I'm good from there. Actually,
all right,
the little
man.
corner didn't do anything. It was actually cool. And so there's that.
All right, man. What's the next step?
So we want to take that gloss off and really seal it in there. So we throw it back on the heat press.
How long?
It's 30 seconds also. Yep, and then here's the seal. Bam. Smooth. And bam.
There you go, man. There you go.
So as long as I can see like the back of the shirt in there a little bit, then I know it's in there.
All right, man. So we just finished that shirt. Came out super clean. But here's one thing that you need to know about the iColor.
Yes.
That design had a lot of gaps.
They did.
You know, and that's what you want. A lot of gaps to get that good print. But if you're going to do a block design like this one right here, show them up.
Yep.
What do you got to do to it?
You gotta rasterize it. You gotta choose black me out or knock me out black as an option in there, or go with the option. You'd have to see the software, see what I'm talking about, where it allows you to take some holes or put some holes into the image, and so supposedly allows the image to breathe, and then the background of the shirt be what covers in them holes. But this is something I've printed and I've washed multiple times, maybe 10 times, and I've dried it. So of course, like Reyes was saying, one-offs is great. But know that, after, they tell you 50 washes. I personally don't believe that, because you don't really know what the washer is going to do to the shirt on one wash. But this is at least 10 washes and dries, and so now it's just now starting to come off.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you can see that, but you can see some of the corners where, it's coming off a little bit. So, but one-offs, like he said, perfect. You might get a few good wears and everything too.
And what we mean by one-off is birthday shirts.
Yes.
Rest in peace shirts.
Right.
Shirts that people are gonna wear for special occasions and then just wear as a regular shirt. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
That this is great for one-off shirts. I know you're gonna hear a lot of different things, but this is our opinion.
Right.
We're just trying to give you what we know. And
also
tell me.
Depending on what you want to fill on your shirt, the bigger the image, the more papery it feels. That's another thing I don't like about it. So that's why I try to do smaller images that allow, like the shirt we did, for it to breathe a little bit, so I don't feel that papery feel.
You know what? When I used to do, I will get the rest in peace shirts, birthday shirts. I used to use the Neenah transfers. Great paper, but you still get that the vest.
Yeah.
But for example, a customer, they don't care how it feels if it's a one-off shirt, because they just want the shirt. They don't really care if it's gonna crack after certain washes, because it's expected.
True.
I don't know how many shirts you have, but my shirts, all my shirts, I've done screen printing, DTG. It's the nature of a shirt. All right, man. So what we doing right here?
We're putting a neck label on, right? To show you that the neck labels on these iColors actually are really great.
So you use what, a hat press?
Yep, hat press. I use my hat press for this process.
So we're heat pressing with the iColor. It's coming out pretty good, but let's be honest with the audience. iColor isn't for everybody.
No.
Especially in our opinion, well, in my opinion, for sure, clothing brands.
Right. My opinion too.
Why?
It's just the process to just do one shirt is pretty lengthy. So I don't know if you want to take that much time to do, one shirt.
So the time really, because you gotta print it, you gotta marry it, heat press it, let it cool.
Well, you gotta cut off the excess.
So there's a lot of steps. So for clothing brands, what do you recommend people do?
Transfers. Transfers or your local screen, print shop.
But the iColor is great for those one-off shirts if you can't afford DTG.
Right.
Because honestly, what other alternatives do people have? They get one shirt order.
Vinyl,
but a full color design.
Can't. Well, no, not.
Yeah, you could find maybe sublimation, maybe.
Yeah, but then you gotta go to poly. Not everybody wants poly, unless you're doing subli.
Yeah, subli, which it prints on vinyl.
Yep. And
then put on the shirt.
Yep.
Also, what about inkjet heat transfers? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I mean,
have you tried those?
I haven't. Oh, you mean just the regular standard heat transfer paper?
Yeah, the square ones.
I started off with those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some are pretty good. If I had to, I would say you know, maybe. Okay, I take that back. I wouldn't do a clothing brand with heat transfer paper.
We're talking about one-off shirts. What do you think?
One-off, I would, because you have stuff like Neenah.
Yeah, I love Neenah.
Oh yeah, Opeg, yes.
Yeah,
Neenah to me is top of the line. People say Avery is. I'm going with Neenah. Yeah.
But one thing I don't like about the transfers is that they're square. So either you have to cut them out yourself, or kind of have a vinyl cutter do the die cut, which I never did that. What?
I do use I have cut out images using my Cameo, where it's just, you know, but it's still just, you know, and well, I think it looks good because you can cut out faces and things like that if you set the registration marks properly in your Cameo.
Yeah.
So then you may.
So pretty much what we're saying is that there's so many different options to make shirts. And some options might work for you, might not. Because I'm sure there's people out there watching this video right now. And even though we're saying the IColor isn't the best for a clothing brand, they're like, no, I want to make my own neck tags. I want to print my own shirts. Hey, man, whatever works for you. Because you were mentioning that a homie of yours, he actually has a clothing brand with nothing but vinyl.
Straight vinyl.
Hey, and that works for him, you know?
And the stuff looks good.
Yeah.
You want me to say his name?
Go give him a shout out.
It's Trench Made Apparel, and he's all vinyl. His images are huge, and he doesn't mind sitting there weeding. You know, I personally don't want to weed that many shirts, but his stuff looks amazing.
Before we continue, I gotta clear some stuff up real quick. The IColor, I'm saying it's not the best with the material that it came with, but they also have a lot of different types of paper and transfers that you could use, like stretch, premium to give you a better feel, and other type of paper to really make your colors pop. They also do sublimation, so I'll admit it wasn't fair. So as I'm editing this video, I realize it's not fair to say it's not good because we haven't tried everything. But hey, subscribe, because we are gonna try every paper they have, every type of inks. We're gonna put them in different fabrics, different textures. So hey, make sure you stick around so you could get that free $99 on the IColor. And let's continue with the video. So we're pretty much telling you what we like, what we don't like, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't try it. Hey, what's the worst thing if someone invests in equipment?
True.
You know, you could sell it.
Yeah.
You could sell it. Because how many people... Because nowadays, man, everybody wants to start a t-shirt business.
It's the time right now.
It's the time to become an entrepreneur.
Right.
You know, my advice is start cheap. And then if you like it, like with a vinyl cutter.
Yeah, then upgrade.
Invest more. Maybe a different type of equipment. Like, for example, you start with vinyl cutter.
I was vinyl. Yeah.
But now you do sublimation. Now you do transfers.
Yeah.
What's the next thing for you,
I came from the silkscreen world. So like years ago, I started there. And I love the process too. It's a little messy for me, and obviously I don't have the space for it. But like with anything, you know, in life, things change as time goes. So, you know, the new trend might be something different next year. But right now, I think the playing field's a little leveled when you have people like Supercolor, right? So they're giving us the opportunity to not have to deal with silk screen equipment in your shop or whatever. So
you know what's the new thing right now?
DTF.
I'm so DTF. Oh wait, we're talking about the transfers, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm DTF too on that part too, bro. Anyways, though. Anyway, that's the new stuff. But like, you know, I feel like the t-shirt industry is always evolving. Always trying new things. Now, you hear our opinion. Doesn't mean that we're right or wrong. Keep doing research. Keep searching up what you want to look. See what other people have to say about it. And at the end of the day, make the best choice for you.
I agree.
But if you enjoyed this video, press the like button. Hey, wait. This is my new partner right here.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Nah, you knew that already, bro.
I did.
So me and him are partnering in the t-shirt business. And of course, he has his own YouTube channel. Go follow him on Instagram. You want to place an order? Hit him up. Everything in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, everybody.